What's up, little businesses of Dry Tomatoes? This is Brandon Collins of Media and Popcorn, back with another video from an Africa Roundtable. This one is with the star of Power Book 4, Force, Joseph Sikora, and other members of the cast and creative team. The third and final season starts airing on Stars on November 7th. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page for future reviews and celebrity interviews. Special thanks as always to Africa for this opportunity. Now here's my interview with Joseph Sikora. Hi, everybody. Brandon Collins from the Media and Popcorn Podcast. My question is for Joseph and Isaac. I want to talk about Tommy and Diamond's dynamic. How did y'all develop that over the past 3 seasons? And, what ultimately do you want audiences to take away from that partnership? We can start with Joseph.
Okay, I would say that I love that there are sprinkles of all of these different relationships in the Tommy and Diamond dynamic. There is the obvious one of like, oh, Tommy and Ghost. But I love what Gary did is that he actually showed that in Tommy's pursuit of a takeover and in this blind addiction to power and running things, he's actually showed chinks in his armor through duplicity and not being staying true to who we all know Tommy Egan is. And then also that we will see, again, reflecting back on the original Power show, is blood thicker than water? And by blood, I mean Tommy and Ghost as a brothership and a true blood brothership. Now, did Tommy was trying to kill Ghost when he killed Angela? So we have to ask these questions, but I love how Gary very seamlessly turned this relationship into an unbelievably complex ticking time bomb that every episode in season 3 makes you go, when is it going to go off? Real quick, Isaac, last thing is that I believe that Diamond Samson, out of every character in the entire Power universe, is the longest wick of burning, but we get to see when it's closest to that dynamite and when it's about to blow up. So it's always exciting to me because he's a gentle giant, but he's a giant, and he breaks shit.
I think that's a great point that Joseph made. I think because I even said, even as a personally, Isaac, I've gotten tired of Diamond's long wick of just being patient with things that's going on. But I would use that frustration into the character, and I think that also shows the different dynamic of a character because most characters are very impulsive in this world. They act off their emotions. They act off what they see right in place. And Diamond is more like sit back because he has a silent confidence that I know I will handle it, or I'll get that person, or I'll handle it in my own way. Because one of the things, he doesn't want to get caught. So when you don't want to get caught doing something, then you have to be more calculated about how you go about doing it. And a lot of the characters on here are not as calculated as Diamond in that aspect. I mean, he has a lot on the line. He's on probation. I mean, he's out, but he doesn't want to go back to jail, and he's made that very poignant with the parole officer that he's not going back to prison. And I think with the dynamic between the Tommy character and Diamond character also started personally. I mean, me and Joseph spent, he invited me to the city. He showed me around the city. He showed me all the neighborhoods so I could have a clear understanding of what that city is, so I can do justice to Chicago and not just come in thinking I just know what's going on. And personally, we talk about family. So we created a chemistry amongst each other personally that just happened to carry over into these scenes to where we know we could challenge one another. We know we could push one another, but still come back and be able to be like, okay, cool, good scene. We'll leave that day like, hey, we'll call each other, hey, good job today. Saying good job, you did that, or push each other like, hey, bring more this way, or do this thing. So it's been important that we just trying to create that relationship as we move forward.
Thank you both. Great job.
Thank you.
Medium popcorn, we are two niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins, that's me, and Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn, woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it. Spoil it in your face. That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault.